Okay, stream is up. Chat, let us know when you can see us and say hello. While we wait for things to get going, we have some cool stuff that we can show to kill time. So just give me one moment. That's cutting it a little close. Hello. Okay, so the schedule should be up. Just do !bracket and Nightbot will give it to you. That should be up to date. Omnyx, how have you been this week? Omnyx. Uh-oh, I think his internet just died, because he just got disconnected from the test lobby. Not the test lobby, but the stream lobby that we have ready. Hopefully he can get back in here. Yeah, he's not on my mumble. So let's give a quick rundown about how this works in case we have some new people. So, like I mentioned a moment ago, if you type !bracket, then Nightbot will give you a stream schedule. When it's your turn to play, we will announce that, and then we're going to need to invite you into our lobby. To do this, you need to be in the group chat for our Steam group, so make sure that you're a part of that. We're not on your friends list, so you may not get a notification when we send you the invite. So check your Windows, check your Steam overlay for the invite, or, this is probably easier, just right-click on my name or Omnyx's name in the group chat and hit join game. But please only do that when it is your turn to play. If you're not ready when we call your name, we'll wait 2 minutes for you to show up, and if you don't show up in that time, then we will have to skip over you. So yeah, the like bumper videos and stuff, those are new. We're still working on putting things together. We don't have stuff for every character, so real talk, I don't think we have stuff for Fortune, but you know, we're working on getting this stuff together. Anyway, how about we get our first match underway? We're looking for Mr. Bones and Ntut.
Darkness Blaze Master.
You know it would be nice channel. If my internet fucking worked.
That would be very nice. We need to get Ntut and Mr. Bones in here. Can you please take care of that for me?
Yeah, I'm working on getting everything back up and running on my end, and I will get them in here as soon as I can.
We still have the goofy sprites, don't worry. Don't worry, Lotto, those aren't going away.
Okay, here I am. We're getting... Who are we getting while this loads for me? Never mind. Mr. Bones and Ntut.
Thank you.
I gotcha.
Thank you. I would expect you to got me. I'm not seeing Mr. Bones in the chat. I don't know if...
just left. Nice.
And Ntut's coming back. I'm sure that the game crashed or something. Because this has happened before. Something else I forgot to mention. I know that some people really like to change their Steam names. Please make sure that on Sunday your name is set to whatever name you used to sign up. Because we basically can't find you if we don't know what name you're using. And like Tomer said in Twitch chat, if you have requests for like things that you want to see in those bumper videos, let us know. And then we will, you know, we're doing this for you guys, so let us know how we can help you, and we will do it. Ntut's restarting or something, so we're gonna wait for Ntut, but I don't see Mr. Bones anywhere.
And Ntut's been invited. Mr. Bones, get off your wild ride and join our gosh dang lobby.
That could be a while though, because, you know, Mr. Bones' wild ride is like 7 hours long. Join on me or Omnyx. Thanks, Mr. Skeletal. Shout out Calcium. Okay, I have 3:08 on my clock, so at 3:10, Mr. Bones is not going to be playing. So, exciting news over the past couple of weeks. Number one, Skullgirls is done. All the characters are in the game, all the stages are in the game, balance tweaks are most likely final. I've noticed that there have been some changes pushed to beta, but they're just, they're really just bug fixes, no actual balance changes. But that's kind of crazy to think about, that, you know, nothing new is coming, the game's complete. So that there's
Skullgirls is over.
hopefully that means that people will start getting into it more. Because I know that a big turnoff for a lot of people was that the game would change all the time and it would break all your tech.
Yep.
I haven't spent too much time with RoboFortune, but you've been experimenting with putting her on your team.
Yes.
So,
what do people want to know?
Well, I'm hoping that you can tell people things that you think are worth knowing.
Okay.
Because
I don't have too much tech, but I learned some stuff.
Well, how does she fit into your team and playstyle?
I didn't think through putting her on my team. I'm just like, hey, I like playing RoboFortune as well as Parasol. Why not play both? So I put her on my team. Her assist, I use collimating saw or standing heavy punch for a lockdown. And I discovered while I was at GU on Friday that has armor, so that makes it an even better lockdown assist.
Surprise.
But she's basically like a Guilty Gear character in Skullgirls, what with the jump canceling and stuff like that. I learned from the Peanut school of Keep Away that her lasers are very useful at a distance.
I'm just gonna cut off really quick.
Okay.
Bones is not showing up, so the first person to let themselves into the lobby gets to play Ntut. I'm not gonna send invites, just hop in yourself, and then you'll play. Okay, you were saying?
Haven't really gone into too much of the head stuff with her yet, but I know that the mines are very useful for... Hey there, Death Crazy. Very useful for sort of ground space control. I've been using that to my advantage, but RoboFortune definitely is an area that is relatively unexplored because she just came out.
Right. We should have a game starting soon. Thank you for waiting.
Time for your physical.
And here's a Robo Fortune.
That's the fusion suit palette, right?
I
No,
wouldn't
that's the.
recognize it.
It's. I don't think it's the fusion suit. It's one of Samus's things, I think. But I could be stupid. So Death Crazy got a few hits in here and there, but then Ntut landed the command grab.
Seems like Death Crazy is still getting used to Robo Fortune's moves.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of normals. We haven't seen beams come out yet. It's generally, I think, not a good. Okay, what is happening here?
Seems like they're just staring at each other
Well,
for a lot of this match.
I don't know how smooth your game is, but mine just crashed.
Oh, well, seems like it's Radio Girls time. We're actually seeing Death Crazy get a combo.
Hey, can you try and fix your mic?
And-
Can you try and fix your mic? There's a lot of noise.
Oh, okay.
Almost like you're moving it around or something, or a table shaking.
Alright, hopefully it's better now.
No, it's pulsing.
What the fuck? Let me try and fix that real quick.
Please do. So, I have no idea if Omnyx was still in the game, but I got kicked out.
Nah, I'm still here.
Then
I want to do Radio Girls, but I can't do Radio Girls if my mic is being a bitch. Okay, is it better? I hope it's better. Any better?
it seems a lot better.
Okay. Hey. Death Crazy took the game.
Neato.
There's your update. There's your Radio Girls.
Thank you. That was very insightful. You were doing a lovely job.
Oh, the game would suddenly get louder because of Mumble's audio ducking. I think that's just my guess.
Yeah, that's Mumble for sure. I'll see if there's a quick way to change that. Okay, it should no longer duck out. No, it's really useful, so you can actually listen to people.
It looks like we'll have to operate.
Gentlemen and ladies, is a shot.
But I can understand how it'd be a little weird when you're watching and not playing.
Nice low mix-up from Val. Doesn't convert off it though. Brings out that punch a little too late. Seems like Death Crazy is still not used to the way you should be pushing buttons yet. But
Yeah,
that's
some of the
acceptable
timings are
since-
off where he's getting drops, but that's just part of learning a new character.
Yep.
Death Crazy could have punished that heavy from Ntut. You know, of course I can't help it. No, it's not gonna work. That was a
that's
safe
not
burst.
this time. Ooh, that was a nice cross-up. That's the super, but...
Did it a little too late. Yeah.
Not falling for that cross-up, but falling for that low. Nice auto-correct from Val. Just out of reach for that launcher.
And everybody's
Ooh,
fishing.
gonna
And
get punished for that
I don't
grab.
think that it was a really good idea to go for that grab because Death Crazy was jumping around a lot. He was spending a lot of time in the air, so a ground grab would likely not work on him.
That's crazy, got a head up.
I've noticed that it seems like a good time to deploy the head is at the end of combos where you would normally super.
Yes. That's from the Robo Fortunes that I've played, which is basically just me and Peanuts. That's what they tend to do. Also,
Oh, that better get
why?
blocked.
Why?
But that's a stupid amount of chip on that. But yeah, there was no good reason to do that, and Robo's cannon supers have a really, really long startup animation, so it seems to me like it's impossible to get those to connect raw.
I mean, something that I've done is I've managed to catch a Sarabella out of Tumbling Run with that, but that's just a Sarabella being stupid and not watching what I was doing.
Yeah, that's something that you can maybe bait out, but under normal circumstances, it's not going to work.
Like, the laser super is definitely something that you should be saving for the end of combos. It's not something... I haven't really seen it as a tool that can be used raw. Because I even haven't seen it off of a laser, because that doesn't work.
Toe was wondering if it's ever worth using Val's level 5 as a solo character.
No.
It doesn't
Not
really.
really.
It doesn't really do an
If
insane
you're-
amount of damage.
Yeah. If you're at 5 bar, you'll get a lot more use out of 5 level 1s than you would out of 1 level 5 if you're playing Val solo.
Yeah, and if you think about, more than just damage, think about what your meter allows you to do. All the level 5 does is you get one big hit of damage for 5 bar. But when we're talking about how you can do 5 level 1s or something like that, you can maybe use those as reversals in situations where you normally can't. Or, you might be able to get reset opportunities or baits.
Ooh! Never really seen people use that super from Robo Fortune.
Because it's a little weird to make sure that it connects, because they just twirl around a lot. And there are some spots where, if you combo into it, it's possible that you knock them too far away, and then the magnet can't pull them in at all.
Ooh. Tail could have gotten punish out of that saw.
I think that'll kill.
And now there's how you use the lasers.
There's one thing that amazes me about Robo. She has some crazy damage output.
Yeah, it's kinda insane. Like the Parasol combos that I've been working on just for months. And then I just get into Robo Fortune, one combo, and there's the damage output that I've been working on.
Day 1 Robo. Okay, so our next match we have the ThePikachuMaster versus Super Toilet. Shoutouts, Fairly Odd Parents. It's a good show.
Check it out, guys. Promo code Team Spooky.
You'll get one free wish. Okay, so Pikachu's in...
I invited Super Toilet.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So Bananas and Ntut are talking a little more about Val's level 5, and you can combo off of it, but for 5 bar, it doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah.
It is not worth the hassle.
For the benefits that it offers versus the amount of meter that it costs, it's not worth it. You can because Valentine is so good at conversions, it'll be very useful to have just 5 level 1s all ready to go when you need to use it, either for damage or for some sort of tool for getting in. Well, I wouldn't say for getting in, that's a bad idea. For extra conversion-y shit that you can do with her.
Okay, PikachuMaster playing Peacock. Yeah, I remember he was using the non palettes for both of those characters. Super Toilet's new. He's going to be using Valentine and Eliza.
PikachuMaster going with Peacock Big Band. Shout out McPeanuts.
Nice tech. PikachuMaster starts throwing projectiles out way too late.
Liking what I'm seeing with Super Toilet, using Val's mobility to his advantage, and just getting past all of those projectiles.
Well, I gotta ask, what projectiles are you talking about? Because PikachuMaster hasn't really been throwing out projectiles.
I was talking about the 1 or 2 that he threw out at the beginning of the match.
So what he needs to be doing is, when Big Band is able to land a Brass Knuckles and knock Toilet to the other side of the screen, Peacock needs to start getting projectiles going. Throw out a slow George so that way you prevent the ground approach, and then as they're getting up, you can get ready to do an air show.
Yep, it's that kind of pattern where you need to think about the ways that your projectiles are preventing your opponent from getting to you. Because that is what Peacock's main thing is playing the keep away game. In good Peacocks do no combos, but at this level, getting used to her patterns is something that you need to start doing.
Yeah, what you need to be able to do is you need to learn to read how your opponent's going to approach, and then you need to figure out what projectiles you can be using to prevent them from doing that, and force them into a situation where they make a mistake, and then you can do your combo and your Argus Agony and get your damage. But like,
and that is how fighting games work.
But like Omnyx said a moment ago, Peacock is very much about keep away. What's more important than knowing how to deal damage and, you know, do combos with Peacock is you need to understand how to control space and how to prevent your opponent from doing certain things and how to force your opponent to do certain things.
I think that's Ntut in the Twitch chat.
Delectable, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the sentiment of taking Beat Extend instead of Brass Knuckles, because while Brass Knuckles is armor and does cover a large amount of the screen, it's Peacock's job to cover that large amount of the screen, not Big Band's. So by taking Beat Extend, you're able to just sort of get the scoop on anybody who's getting too close to you. And I don't remember if Beat Extend has an invulnerable startup. I know
I think it does. I think it does.
And that's useful for sort of...
Oh no! Oh no! Happy Boo Boo!
Nice tech though.
Argus here.
Argus.
You need to Argus there. Argus Agony does a good amount of damage, but what's really, really valuable about it is that it pushes your opponent all the way back to full screen. They have to go through all this trouble of dealing with your projectiles. They finally get in, but then you're able to combo. You do your Argus Agony, and they're back to square one. In a situation like that, Pikachu's Peacock was stuck in the corner, managed to land a throw, and needed to get that Valentine as far away as possible and hopefully try and get himself out of the corner. So the solution would have been to Argus Agony, which would push Super Toilet back to full screen, and then Pikachu could try and work his way up a bit.
Pikachu's getting a lot of American resets in the corner. Seems like he's been practicing more with Peacock, and his big band is not up to par with what he's been doing with Peacock.
If you're getting away with American resets, that's not necessarily, you know, something that's to, like, you can really attribute to you. That's more a matter of Toilet's not blocking properly.
Yeah.
I've noticed it seems to me like there's some new players that they don't hold the stick back to block when they're getting hit, because they think that, oh, if I'm already getting hit and I'm already being comboed, what's the point in doing that? Well, it's very, very important that even when you're getting hit, you're trying to block. You keep the stick held back, because if your opponent drops their combo, you want to make sure that you're blocking when they try to keep it going. If you don't do that,
they're able to just scoop you back into a combo.
Yeah, they inadvertently start a new combo, which is going to do more damage because the damage scaling gets reset back to 0. ThePikachuMaster keeps on using bang bang bang. Is he gonna do it again? Nope. But this is again, we're kind of in this situation that we saw last game. Pikachu's just stuck in the corner. This is very, very scary for Peacock, so it's important to know what your options are to get your opponent away. Something that I really like, and I like to mention, is Peacock's bang moves. Those are quarter circle forward and then a punch button. I'm not thinking about bang bang bang, but the light punch and medium punch variations, which depending on what button you press, they give you throw invincibility or hit invincibility. And those are great ways to catch your opponent off guard if they're just going ham on you. And so you can land that, then you can do Argus Agony and push them away.
Yeah, those are bang and also bang, but not bang 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 are Peacock sort of reversal options.
Not a good place to use that super, and that cost Pikachu the game. You need to be very weary of using raw supers. So ThePikachuMaster should, you know, definitely spend some more time learning how to play Big Band, because we saw some combos here and there, but it seemed to me like Pikachu was more so playing Peacock with the Big Band assist than using Peacock and Big Band together on a team. With Peacock, it's important to know what your projectiles do and learn some projectile patterns. You need to figure out how to control space with those and make sure that you use them, because the first game we saw maybe 3 projectiles or so. Peacock needs to be throwing out way, way more than that. You can't let your opponent get in. You need to use your projectiles to keep them away, and when they get in, that's, you know, when you're going to start trying to maybe rely more on your normals.
And your reversal options too. I feel like Pikachu was sort of using Big Band for what he could have been using Bang for.
Alright, and what can we say about Super Toilet?
There were some times where I caught him, or Pikachu caught him just not blocking, and got American Reset after American Reset on him.
Quickly, for those who don't know, in fighting games, if somebody says American, it means accidental. So Pikachu was not trying to get resets, but he was getting them anyway.
Yeah. So I would definitely give him the advice that you were giving about blocking while you're being comboed, because that's how you prevent American resets.
Yeah. Practice blocking. Get a good blocking discipline. Whenever you're getting hit, you gotta be blocking.
Alright. Gogglechu versus Navy Phoenix.
Navy here. I don't see Navy in the chat right now. So Navy Phoenix was here a little while ago. So I figured he would still be around, but I do not see him. I've got 3:32 on my clock. So at 3:34, we're going to have to skip over Navy. Navy!
Navy, please.
Okay, well, as we're waiting, we don't see lots of doubles at Get Good, but
No, we do not.
but I've noticed like there is a common situation that a lot of beginning players end up having trouble with, and that's doubles bandwagon rushdown super, the car.
Yep.
So as you can see in this video on stream, the car can come from either side of the screen. When double performs the super input, depending on what direction you hold the stick in, that determines what side of the screen the car comes from. If you're trying to block this, you just need to figure out what side the dust cloud is coming from, and that allows you to block the super. So for example, if during the startup you see the dust cloud go to the left side of the screen, the car is going to come from the left. And so you can then block that safely. If you're able to block this, double is wide open afterwards. So it's an incredibly easy punish to get. So next time you are playing double, I hope you remember these sweet tips.
Sweet tips courtesy of Good.
Okay, Navy Phoenix looks like he will not be showing up, so that means we're going to need a new opponent for Gogglechu. The first person to let themselves into the lobby will fight Gogglechu. We're not sending out invites, just let yourself in. Is it gonna be Mr. Bones? I see that Mr. Bones has started Skullgirls.
Ooh.
Oh, Mr. Bones!
Mr. Bones! Making up for his earlier absence.
He got stuck on Mr. Bones' wild ride, but now he's gonna take us for a wild ride.
Let's see what they have in store.
Friendly reminder, you know, I hope that everybody remembers to drink their milk today and get the calcium that they need to help sustain and grow the skeleton that is living inside of them. Mr. Bones is playing Philia and Eliza, Gogglechu using Fuqua and Squiggly. Bones has it in, quick Gregor Samson. He picks it up, but generally I don't like going for OTGs
rock
using
tag.
crouching medium kick. Because crouching medium kicks, sometimes like it bounces them in a weird way and it can screw up your timing or even knock them out of your next hit. Just practice using crouching light kick and then crouching medium kick to get that pickup instead of trying to do it using did I say crouching light kick, crouching medium? I meant crouching light kick and then standing medium kick. Do that instead of just leading in with crouching medium, and it'll be easier for you to get that OTG. Bones has made a few raw tags, and he's been getting punished here and there for it. It's a tactic that you want to avoid. Is he gonna keep it going? No, he's not gonna. So something that Bones could have done, this requires kind of tight timing, so you need to practice it, but if you're in the corner and you connect with Hairball, you can actually pick up that OTG after Hairball and keep your combo going. So Bones could have extended his combo in the corner without needing to burn meter. This is why it's important to practice combos in the corner as well as on mid-screen, because the corner allows you to do things that you normally cannot do. These are some nice throw techs.
Throwing out that level 1.
Gogglechu should be looking to switch out characters soon.
No DHC, surprisingly.
Yeah, normally,
Does the
you can use SBO to make raw tags pretty safe.
note stay behind if you DHC?
Yeah, if you DHC, Squiggly Battle Opera remains on screen.
So there you have it.
So Gogglechu could have punished those blocked heavies from Eliza. He definitely could have punished the raw tag that Bones went for. Okay, I don't know why Goggle made that tag. Goggle could have regenerated so much health with Squiggly. Okay, Goggle's sitting on 5 meter.
We got a lot of people with a lot of meter here.
I like that Bones is being very deliberate with meter usage, in the sense that he's always confirming with it.
Yes.
That's very, very good. I really like that he's not just throwing out raw super, because that will get you into trouble. Allow me to update this. Alright, everyone's sticking around with the same teams.
Time to fight.
Punish? Nope.
Oh, baby!
Ooh.
So that looked like a proper burst bait from Gogglechu. After a successful burst bait, your opponent is wide open, so you can just hop right into them and start comboing. They can't block, they can't do reversals, they can't do anything until they land on the ground.
I
Nice
really
throw
like
from
seeing
Goggle.
that pressure from Gogglechu. That
Goggle's
pressure that Goggle was applying could have just been solved with a simple push block, but if it works, it works.
Nice, nice daisy pusher from Gogglechu. So Bones is in a position where, oh, is he gonna lose Eliza? No. I want to see him confirm. No! No, dude, come on. Thing is, you know, Bones is able to confirm and go into meter, so he can be smart about DHCing. Moonlight Rhythm asks, what is a block string? A block string is when you are stuck blocking for a chain of moves. Good mix-up from Bones.
Like seeing that shit from
Uh-oh, that's gonna get blocked. Just within range for that Daisy Pusher.
Leviathan, you're so cute.
We're done here.
Surprised Goggle didn't go for a grab to put Sekhmet back away in the closet.
I know that something whiffed when Sekhmet came out. I'm not sure if it was a grab or not, but for those who don't know, Sekhmet has hyper armor, which means that you can hit her as many times as you want and she'll never go into hit stun. So the solution to this problem is you need to either throw her or snap her, and that will force Sekhmet back into Eliza.
Wait, your Siberia is waiting. Crush them!
Nice throw from Bones. Nice job catching Bones with that super. Kinda risky, but he saw that Bones was in the middle of a move. He kept on fishing with the same jumping move from Eliza. So that was a pretty good call. I notice Bones isn't really using bird insurance that much. Nice throw. A lot of Eliza players like to include bird insurance at the end of their strings because it can possibly allow you to land a mix-up and get a combo in. Strong performance from Gogglechu with this Fukua. Bones is gonna do the Gregor again. Is he gonna... Okay, that was interesting. Number one, it was a good call from Goggle to get Fukua out of there because she was one hit away from death. I'd really like Bones to spend some time in training mode learning how to convert off of Gregor Samson, how to pick up off of that OTG, get an air chain, and then restand at the end of it. Okay, Bones falls for the Daisy Pusher again. This isn't a be-all, end-all solution all the time. But when you notice that your opponent keeps on doing something like that, you need to adapt to it and get around it. So for example, if Bones sees that, Gogglechu keeps on doing the Daisy Pusher at the end of strings, can just hold up back and then jump out of it. Omnyx, is there anything you'd like to say that I've missed? He is not in Mumble again. That's cool.
Darkness Blaze Master 420 entered channel.
There he is. So, I don't know if you heard me talking.
Alright, anything...
Was there any...
Not. I heard that you should up back...
Well, not that you should always up back, but that,
then-
when you know that your opponent keeps on doing something like that, up backing is an option.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about that match?
I think you covered the points that I wanted to cover.
Toa is wondering if you can tech a command grab. There are a lot of different rules for what to do, depending on what the grabs are. I know I'm planning on putting together a little 30-second video that just explains how to get out of all Cerebella's command grabs. So I will that'll definitely be up for Get Good next week, but I might just put it on YouTube or something before that. But generally, you cannot tech Merry-Go-Rilla and Diamond Drop. Those are the ones that she does on the ground. You can't block them, so you just need to get away from them. Excelabella, that's her anti-air grab. That's the DP throw one. It cannot be teched, but it can be blocked. However, you cannot block it while you are moving upward. So you can only do that on the way down. Grab Bag, that's an air one, and you can actually tech that one. So Grab Bag is techable. And Pummel Horse is weird. I consider it to be a throw, but technically it behaves like an overhead. So Pummel Horse needs to be blocked high. And that's the one that she does off of Tumbling Run. So we are looking for Toa, 697, and sshuckle. So I want to throw something out there to beginners that are watching. I know that sometimes we throw around a lot of terminology. So if we say, if we use an abbreviation or a term that you don't know what it means, just ask and we would be happy to explain what we're talking about. Okay, sshuckle and Toa are in. We should have a game going momentarily. We're just waiting on everybody to ready up in the lobby. Alright, they're ready, so we'll have a game going soon.
Time for your curtain call.
Alright, we have Solo Bella versus Solo Squiggly. Okay, Toa was wide open during that whiffed silver cord. So sshuckle could have landed a very, very big punish in there. As a Squiggly player, you need to be careful about when you're throwing out that silver cord, because it has a very, very, very long animation if it doesn't hit. Good push block. So again, Toa misses that silver cord, leaving himself wide open. Another opportunity where sshuckle could get a pretty good amount of damage in. Nice connection with that Pummel Horse, but he gets one hit off of it. Can do more with that. sshuckle isn't really getting a lot of hits and combos in, but I really like seeing what he's doing. He's playing pretty smart, pretty deliberate. He's waiting for Toa to make a move, and then he's countering it.
Yeah, sshuckle... Well, sshuckle doesn't have too much of a combo game going. She's very good at the neutral here.
And it's working it pretty well. I would say though, sshuckle could be even more assertive by using command grabs, because there's a spacing game going on here, and Toa keeps on flirting into the danger zone where Bella can land an MGR, and there are a lot of spots where Toa gets right up here point blank and then does a string which sshuckle blocks, and if sshuckle wasn't push blocking, sshuckle would be able to go into a diamond drop.
Uh-oh.
It was too bad that super whiff, but sshuckle did not get punished for it, so it could have been worse. Oh no, burst bait!
Yeah, especially...
That was interesting. As a general rule of thumb when it comes to baits, usually like you don't see lots of intentional baits at a beginner level, but my personal rule for dealing with bursting is I don't burst on the first hit of something. Okay, so sshuckle just decided to stay away from that SBO. Another option for Sarabella is you can use Diamond Deflector and you can deflect that. Okay, I will be right back.
The winner is you.
Okay, well I guess I'm not going to be right back because Omnyx is dead and we can't have every... Oh, are you here? God damn it.
The packet... It lost!